Hello everybody and welcome back to another airport update video. I know if you are a viewer of this channel, it's been quite a while. It's been a whole year actually, since last March was the last time when I made an airport update. So today is going to be a very different video because as you can see here, a lot of the aircraft are stored because of the coronavirus outbreak. Obviously that's just a pandemic that's hitting and a lot of airplanes just aren't flying right now. So this is going to be a shorter airport update, and just because a lot of them are stored, so it's going to be a little bit different. Currently the international terminal is pretty empty aside from just this one plane, this Emirates plane here, and the domestic terminal it's pretty empty. As you can see, normally there'd be a couple more planes around here. This terminal is pretty fine. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of the domestic US airlines, but the reason why this is mainly empty is obviously because these are stored over here, but a lot of the European carriers I just put over off to the side because a lot of flights are just banned to Europe right now just because of the travel ban. So there's no need in having the European carriers. They're not going to be flying at all. So it looks pretty empty. It's deserted. It's very interesting to see what's going on right now. At the real Pittsburgh airport, there's a lot of American Airlines planes being stored on the taxiways, including an A330-200 and then just a whole bunch of smaller ones, A319s and E170s. It's just a very weird situation. So obviously considering my whole year, well I guess it was an entire year of being inactive for airport updates it was, but if you saw this video right here with Aviation 18, that was the last time I made a real video. Well, I uploaded a iPhone unboxing. That's not really like a true video, but that was just something to upload. Anyways, I said I was back with YouTube. Clearly I wasn't. I just made that video kind of like a vlog. So I'm gonna try to make airport updates. I'm gonna try once a month. That would be nice. If I don't get around to it, maybe like, I don't know, every 2 months. That's not a lot at all, but I'm gonna try about once a month, especially considering I'm gonna have a lot of free time, especially next month because school is canceled until the middle of April. So I'm just gonna try to upload somewhat frequently, not a whole lot, because I don't like having the same amount of content just over and over again. Kind of like a lot of repetition I got bored with. That's pretty much why I stopped for an entire year making airport updates, because it was basically everything. On top of that, I used to do routes with you guys, and that was just a whole lot of work to put together. Like once a month or even twice a month. So I kind of just stopped, took a really long break. But I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna be making these more, like I said, because it's just a great airport here. I would hate to not put it on YouTube. So pretty much I'm gonna try to upload more on this channel, both airport updates and just other stuff in general. Not a whole lot, but more frequent than I have at all. Like for the past year is what, 3 videos, 2 videos. So anyways, let's just start this update. Okay, so I'm gonna start with all the operating aircraft and then we'll end up just getting back to here. Okay, so first off is an American 737-800 in the One World and is next for takeoff to Tampa. Then behind that is an Air Canada CRJ-900 holding short of the runway before departing for Montreal. Next up is a Delta 767-300ER taking off for Atlanta and is going to be stored there. United 757-300 is heading out to San Francisco, but is only half full. American A319 is crossing the runway and is headed out for Chicago. Delta ERJ-170 will be departing for New York LaGuardia. And then pulling off the runway is an American CRJ-200 that came from New York JFK. JetBlue Airbus A320 just landed from Fort Lauderdale. Next up at Terminal A is a United 737-900 Eco Skies getting service before the flight to Denver. And then right here, if it'll focus, a United ERJ-170 getting bags unloaded from Houston. On the right is a JetBlue ERJ-190 waiting at the gate before it goes to Boston. And then next to that is a Alaska 737-900 also waiting before it goes out to Seattle. 2 Deltas here. The first one at the gate is an A319 boarding passengers for Salt Lake City, and pushing back is an MD-90 headed to Atlanta. This right here is actually a new aircraft I got for Christmas, but this is a American Airlines A321neo. It's being towed away to be stored on the ramp. And then at the gate is an A320 sitting around and will eventually be towed away. At the commuter terminal is a CRJ 200 sitting at the gate before the flight to Indianapolis. Then next up first is a ERJ 170 loading bags for St. Louis. And then next to that is an A319S boarding passengers and bags for Miami. All the way at the end there, the Emirates A380 is the last international flight from this terminal, heading back to Dubai, being pushed back, as you can see. And I figured I would just leave it at this terminal because, I mean, there's no travel ban, I don't think so, to the Middle East, but I would assume this plane would not be full at all. So I figured I'd just put it here, but that's the last international flight. Pulling up to the gate is a Frontier A321, and this is coming in from Denver. Then our last two models here, first is a Southwest 737-700 refueling for Dallas, and then the next one, 737-700 New Mexico 1, is boarding passengers for Phoenix. Then finally here is a Qatar Airways A350-900. It is unloading cargo and medical supplies from Dahou and Germany. So this is pretty much the whole storage situation. No international flights or wide-body jets are needed. I also have a British Airways right here, and then as you saw, the Qatar Airways for cargo. I mean, they're pretty much just being stored here, nothing else, they're not needed, but it's pretty interesting to have them over here. I usually don't have that many aircraft here. I used to have a FedEx that was actually in the last airport update I did a whole year ago, but I sold that. Sometimes I'd put that right over there. So yeah, this was pretty much the end of the update. Coronavirus is pretty weird. It's affecting a lot of things. But I figured with a lot of free time I could make another YouTube video. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be coming out with more videos within coming weeks and months, things like that. Not super frequently, but more than definitely in the last year. So anyways guys, catch you guys in the next video.